Alright. Last time, you guys finished off your business within the settlement of Falun. After spending a few days there, figuring out and speeding up the process of creating the cure for the Nox Cradle disease. With a sizable supply of candle mushrooms, you are able to extract the components, teach one of the local apothecaries to replicate it in a slower manner, and cure pretty much the entirety of the settlement. With the hopes that you would only do it in the last day, you were able to pretty much double the amount you could make in a day, and did it within the time frame you wanted. Though Edwin did have a few issues with how long you were spending in every certain place you were going to. But in the end of the day, it's always a good deed. Speaking with Lady Helen of the settlement, she did offer you a Grand Guild reward, though you instead decided to ask for a vehicle that would see you through at least the roaded parts of the mountain range. Being gifted a carriage that was very well suited to a mountaineering trip, both in its sturdiness as well as the accessories attached to it. You set off from Villan with not many items needing to be bought beforehand, returning back to the days of summoning up only 2 chocobos and sitting within luxury. The luxury, however, did not last too long, or at least the atmosphere of luxury was dimmed somewhat, as when you started to climb the mountains, though using the roads, there was another shake of the earth and a rush of winds atop the mountain range, causing many boulders to topple down and rush after your party. With some pretty good driving skills on Zayirin's side, the smashing of Owl's tail, as well as knowledge of the nearby forks in the road, you were able to escape the avalanche of rocks and continue on your way to the north of the mountains. Meeting a few people on the roads during the night, finding some patterns in the ground, and finding a dragon by the name of She-Sylph in a old monstrous fortification, and ending off with finding a spring that would give you either a temporary or permanent negative or positive effects. You eventually made your way to the outskirts of Heartburn. However, the creeping threats that would have been thought to have been left in the background, especially since the main force was in the oceans towards the north. Speaking and seeing She-Sylph's actions seems to let you know that the Nagas are still trying to figure out ways to survive on the land and on the more extreme areas, as it seemed like they are still trying to do that whole changing of their scales to pure white and icy, and She-Sylph even mentioned that some of them had limbs, though the dragon had dealt with them and had finished a ritual upon a basin that had a multitude of spell schools within it. Not a nice thing to just leave there to have any creature come across it, use it for themselves, or just to have it upon drinking it. She froze the liquids and broke it apart, also dispelling its effects. Sadly, both the dragon and your party were unable to identify a large deposit of amber in the mountainside. It had a very powerful glow to it, to the amount that even Edwin and Drazenka's combined efforts weren't able to really identify what it was, identifying it as an overwhelming artifact or continuous magic spell. However, since this was a kind of off-the-road and not exactly well-travelled area, it shouldn't have been too much issue to leave it there. After fighting or sparring with the dragon and then sparring amongst yourselves, you left that place to its own devices, though most of the devices now deactivated. And we ended off last session just as you were reaching Heartburn, after Zayirin got himself a friend in the form of a copy of his face on his neck. that had to be pointed out to him by his party. So we shall continue as you reach the metropolis. Getting closer and closer to Hartburn, you can tell that it is abuzz with activity. The closer you get and the deeper into the city, you can see countless winged and scaled creatures in the skies or landing atop perches and rooftops. A few that are even large enough to have riders atop them. While so high up, you'd anticipate a bit of cold, and I've even noticed some snow here or there. However, Hartburn is rather hot, even for the current season. Most denizens that you can see have open arms and legs with open back designed shirts. At the metropolis gates, you count 11 guards of varying races. One aura approaches you with a thick booklet in their hands. What is your purpose within Hartburn?
Restocking for our travels and looking for someone to aid us in it.
You'll find plenty of stores within our walls. However, if you wish to enter Hartburn, you must pay a tax of 50 gross per creature and 1 gil per vehicle. If you have access to magical cleaning and hygiene, you may use those and ignore said tax, but we still will have to look over your vehicle for anything untoward.
I have magical hygiene, but unfortunately not cleaning yet.
Excuse me, sorry, we're paying a tax if we're dirty.
It's very hard to hear you, but I think you said you're paying a tax being dirty.
Yeah, sorry.
Yes, normal procedure for Hartburn. It is quite the religious area, and due to us being the one sole place for the Dragon Brenna, we do not wish to anger her soul by sullying it. There's also been quite a few reports recently about disease and plagues. This helps to curb that.
I see. Fine then. Edwin will start fishing through his bags for the cost. For himself. So it was 1 gil per vehicle, 50 gross per creature, right?
Yes.
Yes, but we can just unsummon the chocobos, and we can also just use the wand of cleaning for.
I have the
rest of
magical
us.
hygiene both as a wand and just as a cantrip now.
But it's
So
not...
so the only thing we really need to pay for is the carriage itself, and they'll have to take a look at the carriage as well.
If you do have magical cleaning, that is for the vehicle.
No, I don't have. I have hygiene, not cleaning.
Are they 2 different things?
Yes.
They are.
Yes. Cleaning
Okay,
is for
fair enough.
objects, hygiene is for people.
Got you. Yeah, in that case, Edwin will probably just get the gil out and pass it over. He's in the back, but if Drazenka's starting this conversation, he'll just pull it out and hand it over.
Are you
Gonna sell
allowing
this
the...
carriage.
I mean, you can, but you still need to tax it to get inside.
Yeah, that's fine.
Are you allowing the aura to look over your vehicle?
Don't see why not. We're not.
We're
Not
probably
this
going to sell it here anyways.
Yeah, let's get
Yeah,
an
for 3
evaluation
days.
right now. The ore moves around the carriage, writes within their booklets, and closes it as they take the gil from Edwin. Thank you. You need not pay the tax on leaving, and there is none to stay here, but if you are to leave and return, it will be the similar process. Did you require any directions within our fair city?
You got a map?
I'm not holding a map, but we do have a board a few feet away from the gate you can refer to, and our streets do have signs that point you to places that have bought up their areas.
Yeah, awesome. Is there a colorful bard here?
But of course, if you are to be of the adventuring sort, you can find them. He then gives you the directions to the Cultibard. Bard.
Alrighty.
If the party has no further questions, they can enter the city at their leisure.
Yep. Is this the first city of this size that we've seen?
It would be around the same size as Estorelia was, because that was a metropolis as well.
Right,
But
okay.
that was like under the canopy of a massive tree, so a lot of that was circular. This place is more vertical and kind of more squarish. So this place probably feels bigger just because it's not a massive tree taking up all of the space.
Kind of seems a little bit more industrial as well.
Yeah, you'd know, and you can probably tell just from looking around, this place is famous for metalworking and fiery magic.
Yep. Yep, that's one of the reasons we need to go to the colorful bard, right? For the money.
Yes,
Oh, well.
I'm pretty sure they said they were going to send it here.
Yep.
Alrighty.
All right. If you are moving towards the colorful bards, many people will move around your carriage so as though to not get run over, and it's quite a packed area. Even though the metropolis is wide-reaching both to the sides and up and down, the streets are full of people. Quite a stark difference to that of Vullen, where when you arrived and most of the time that you were there, the streets were bare. Many people clink and clank around, as most of their clothing either have adornments made of metal or are fully plated as adventurers and guards. It certainly seems like a place as well guarded both within and out. Reaching the colourful bard is possibly one of the larger ones you see, as with the ground floor you count 3 floors above it. Several of the higher up areas showing adornments of gold and silver across the windows, and most of these are also made out of glass. A few feathers and the tips of scales do fall off the roof every so often, as both feathery and scaled creatures do land atop it, either through dropping off people or postage. The doors are wide open, as you see 2 of the Black Mage dogs guarding it as usual, as they give you a solid nod as you can go by. Entering inside, Drazenka, do you have the necklace that is what you got from the frozen lake on the outside of your clothing, or is it underneath?
She will wear it like visible. Kind of
Alright.
like we had 2 necklaces on, so a little above her usual the snowflake symbol. But it will be visible, yeah.
If that is the case, everyone can roll perception.
Yeah.
Nice.
Sayura's got a feather in his eye.
Yeah.
Alright, both Drazenka and Al can make a sense motive check.
Seems about right.
As the party enters the colourful baths, the interior is quite wide, and just like the exterior, is almost packed full of people. From adventurers to normal civilians, Drazenka has the usual scene where those that follow Shiva either walk by, give her a wave, or shake her hand. However, both Al and Drazenka, you'll see that there's quite a bit more adoration than usual, and you can both see that some of them have tears in their eyes. However, Al, you do not know what kind of emotion is behind that, if it's fear, thankfulness, praise, what have you. However, Drazenka, when these people come up to you with tears in their eyes, the best feeling you can get off of them is some sort of adoration mixed with affirmation. When they obviously stare at the thing around your neck, it's a trigger for something for them. And since it is a gift either directly from Shiva or an aspect of her, it's possibly just a reconfirmation that Shiva does make herself known or give gifts to those that follow her.
She's not gonna ask any questions, but noticing this, she whenever anyone comes to her, immediately goes into that real gentle priestly persona and just greets them, and if they need to hear any, just try to give kind words and encouragement and all that.
That's fine.
But you're not gonna pry into their business or anything.
Zairin, sadly, can never notice anything, but everyone, even Edwin, can notice that a few eyes do linger on him. Drazenka and Al, you can certainly notice that there's quite a few people of magical vocations kind of just staring at Zairin more than you would feel welcome to. As Zairin just completely oblivious to anything.
Stupid feathers. Blech.
Seems you've amassed a following, the two of you.
Huh?
Nothing. Nothing at all.
Hiya, Moonbarn. That was really bad. Oh, God.
It is good to see you yet again, Zairin. Your party is quite the well-traveled group. Already into the mountains.
We've been around quite a bit, you're right.
I take
say,
it it should be the usual rooms for you lot.
Let me just check my purse real quick.
Well, before we spend any purchasing rooms, we may have something to pick up from here. We'll have to talk to the guild representative first.
That is more than likely. I will have no knowledge of anything of the guild dealings.
I understand that much. Should we deal with that first then?
Yeah, let's do it.
Alright, if you go around the side of the bar counter, it's still a part of the main hall, it's just kind of segregated as you normally have family or adult parts of a restaurant. A quite tall, to the point where you're not sure if they still are, dwarf approaches you as they shuffle around in their beards.
It's a good day to you, or is it almost night? You lot are reaching the descriptions we were given from a fellow over in Crowbluff. You lot, actually, I don't think you lot were given a group name. It's Drazenka, Eddie Boy, Zai, and Thundry, yes?
That is us, yes. We did help a gentleman down in Grobluff.
Eddie boy.
it's always a nice day, or night, if that is what it is now, to get my beard a little bit lighter. This'll be for you lot.
He then pulls out of his beard a small pouch and hands it over to Zairan, because he's normally the leader in guild conversation.
Sure.
The
you kindly.
pouch. The pouch is relatively light to the amount you were offered. However, looking inside, you know that it is 190 coins of the 10 guild variant, so it is how much you were offered.
Thank you kindly.
I suppose you'll be doing some sort of pilgrimage on the mountainsides or something. You couldn't stick around in Crowbluff for the pay and you just got here quite quick. I think we only got word a few days ago.
We've got some stuff going on. We got some stuff to do here in Harbin, so we'll be here for a little while at least. I'm not sure how long.
Indeed. Do you know anything about, and correct if I'm wrong here, because it's been a little bit of time, was it the Guardian of Brenus that we need to find? Like, as in the mountain?
It was.
Not the dragon, yeah. I will just mention that. Is there someone here colloquially known as the Guardian of Brenus?
I am not too familiar with the volcano or the big old dragon that likes to float around it. You'd be better off asking a different kind of native here. But if memory serves, I think they got 2, maybe 3 guardians.
Ah, well, that helps. I see. Thank you. I'll look into this separately.
Thank you for your assistance, sir.
It's Darwin if you wanted to call me a name.
Darwin, pleasure to meet you.
Well, the feeling's mutual around here. Got plenty of layabouts that just like to sit around doing nothing. It's nice to see a group getting the quests done.
That's us. Always on the move, always looking for something new to do.
Indeed. Do we have anything that we can do around here at all? Potentially
We should
doing some funds.
We should probably check out the quest board for that.
Understandable.
Do we want to get some rooms situated for at least tonight?
I don't see
Probably.
why not.
Should if it is getting late.
Indeed. It's quite dark out.
What about the cart, or the carriage?
Yeah, we're probably gonna have to store it here. Or Get ready
Store
to
it for
store
the night and sell it tomorrow. Or if we are staying here, we might as well keep it handy in case we need it for the traveling to nearby areas by the road
yeah,
still,
that's true. That's true.
Indeed.
and sell it right before we leave further. Depending on where we go.
Yeah, I think with that we'll leave Darwin to his whatever he's doing and have a look
It's
at the quest board.
layabouts.
Exactly. Yelling at people.
You will know, just because you are people who live within another dragon's domain. Typically, you would want to make your presence known or get permission before doing so, if you're able to.
Before what?
Before entering a dragon's domain. Heartburn is on the exterior, so you find to be here. If you are planning to go to Brennus, that is within Brenner's domain.
Yeah,
So you would have, if there is the ability to, you should make your presence known or get permission first.
Yeah, that was the intention. We're not
Yeah,
here
that was why we're going to talk to the Guardians of Brennus, right?
at least someone, I would imagine someone in Heartburn has contact or at least a method of letting Brenner know if people are going in and out of their domain. So yeah,
Yeah.
definitely looking into that, because otherwise we're just basically walking across Satan's front lawn and hoping they don't burn us. But yeah,
It's just cool. You don't have to be so dramatic about it. It's just trespassing.
Get off my lawn!
come on, we need dramatic flair. It's a fantasy adventure. But
We have yet to meet a hostile dragon in this campaign.
yeah, but hey, it's gonna happen. That's all I'm saying. Prepare for the worst. Hope for the best.
Yeah.
Let's have a look around then. Try and well, do you guys have anything you particularly want to do here? Everyone's got one or two things, but they're going to be very like just checks essentially.
Zairen's definitely got something he wants to do.
Yeah, more than happy for everyone else to have a crack at that first. I realise sometimes I kind of segue us into different things, so I'll go last.
Okay. Well, first things first, we should get a place to stay for the night and probably pay for carriage services.
This place has all of the different types of rooms available.
And if we're leaving the carriage, we only need to pay for the vehicle. So I can just desummon the birds.
Okay, Zairen is gonna at least go for a suite for himself. Unless we want to try to get something bigger for all of us to stay in at one point.
It seems like Edwin wants his own suite, unless he's going to change his mind with the offer.
No, I still want my own room.
What about Al? What kind of fancy room she wanted to go get?
She's gonna go lay on the benches after she drinks herself to sleep.
She's not looking for anything fancy. She's happy with the cheapest thing she can get.
Just gonna get literally the hangover line that you get put on at the end of the night. So there you go. Enjoy that.
And then we need to pay for some stables out of group funds. Which that
Okay.
1900 got split into the group funds, right?
I would imagine it's just in there. Yeah. And do we need to pay for stables if we just have a car? I
It's
guess
10
we
gross
need
per
to-
vehicle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fine. We can pay
We
that.
don't need to pay for the birds.
So it's just 10 gross, which
Yeah.
is easy enough. I will say, can we pay, because we've done this before, and I'm happy to take it out of Edwin's money, but can we pay a guild just to ensure that there's at least a guard on it? Because we have had people try and break it before.
A guild will give you free.
Cool, that's fine. I've taken that out of my personal. And can we check the box? I know we check it quite often, and I know someone tried to break it a while ago, but
Do you have the box anymore? Because you,
No,
Yeah,
you
we
haven't
don't.
had a
no,
carriage
it's
for
a
a while.
different
Do we
car.
really? We don't need to protect this card. We just need
Oh,
to keep it. We've had this card for
Yeah.
like 3 days.
I keep forgetting that we have our stuff in like actual magical containers now, and it's not just in a box. So yeah, that's my bad.
So
No,
if
we don't.
Edwin is going to put in a guild for it, I'm going to suggest we use the premium stables. That'll be 40 gross for the vehicle, and then 60 for the 2 protectors.
Fine. We don't
Okay.
need it. We
You don't
need
really
it.
need the protection. I'm fine with the premium if you're about to sell the vehicle, so it's in good condition for that, but
Right.
Yeah,
don't
that's
really
it.
need to. It's temporary for us, isn't it?
We'll just rather than wasting time on it, I'll just spend the gil for the premium, time to keep the change, and then we just move on. How about that?
There you go. That's more than triple the price, or more than double the
And you
price.
still get 2 cars with it, so
It's
fine.
Yeah.
It evens out at some point.
But yeah,
Alright. Are you going to be asking about the Guardians of Brennus, or
yes. I just didn't know if anyone wanted to do anything else in the meantime.
Yeah, I was gonna ask around and look at the maps and stuff like that and see if I could find a temple to Zamala or something like that.
in Metropolis is going to be a temple to pretty much every god?
Yeah, but I gotta find it first.
Yeah. You'll be able to find your way towards it. There will be a religious district, though. Probably like 3 different ones.
Perfect.
If you do ask about anything to do with Brennus the Volcano or Brennus Domain, you don't have to go too far. Asking in the Colourful Bard will just give you an immediate response, saying that if you do want to take a trip into Brennus Domain, you must first be processed through Mother Betinia, and you can find her at the Chapel of Bahamut in the center of the city. And they will mention that if you do trespass into the domain, most people that do so are often killed on sight.
Yep, that's understandable.
Well, it looks like we're already going to a religious district anyways. Might as well do both at the same time.
God, words. Did Drazenka or Al want to do anything specific? Because I've just got the one thing, and it is literally just one thing.
I don't know why. Doesn't even matter how hard you try.
Lord Christ.
I mean, their immediate priority would also just look for a Guardian of Brennus. Because that's the biggest lead we have here.
Alright. Yeah, I want to... Yeah, we'll do that, which is... I think we now know where to go. But there were 2 things I wanted to do, which were... A, look for information on the Hollow Lily, if we can, as to where it is. And also... Drazenka, remind me, which race are you?
Also,
Ronso, I thought it was. Didn't want to say the wrong one. Any groups of Ronso that have been travelling through the area?
You could probably ask. You would most likely be able to ask Siren, even though his perception's dog shit. The signs are very easy to find, or if you can't see them, people will point to them. He can easily tell you that there is a massive library in Heartburn you can go to for research, which will give you much more information on a whole lily than asking around people.
That was the intention.
Yeah, as for Ronso tribes, both a library and gather information could work.
If that's the case, then I think Edwin's probably going to go straight there, unless you guys need me for something.
On the way to the religious district that we gotta go to anyways, I can do the gather information. If Siren wouldn't think of that of himself, but if Edwin talks about that, he'd be like, oh yeah, I could try to figure some stuff out.
I think it's the library's probably going to have the most info. You're more than welcome to ask around or see if there's anything going on, like about the Naga maybe, but I think he's just going to, as soon as he realises there's an actual library, we might be able to find out some answers, he's just going straight there.
Right. Well, we would only be able to ask about the run, so anyways.
Still gonna keep asking about how to find one of the Guardians of Brennus.
Because we know.
So you can take the library route, and I'll take the talk to people route on that.
Yeah. And we know where one is anyway. It's just in case maybe there's another one that we can speak to.
Well, that's the Mother Bethania. She's tied to Brenna, the dragon. We don't know if that's like related thing.
Oh, I thought Nathan
He might
said they
be.
were also a guardian, but I might have misheard that.
If you want to go into Brenna's domain, you
Yeah,
have to be
that's like-
processed through Mobitia.
Right.
Yes, that's for that. But we don't even know if we need to go there. Probably because we need to go talk to someone known as the Guardian of Brennas.
And there's at least.
But they might not be like two same people.
Yeah,
There
that's
might be nuances here. That's my approach. Like find the actual Guardian of Brennas and talk to them.
Yeah.
And
that's
see what
the
happens.
plan. Okay. Well, let's go and do
But
that.
it's still smart to look through the library about the lily itself.
Yeah, because they might not. They'll have some information, but maybe not all of it. Nice. But yeah,
Just
let's.
aid Zyron, I guess. There you go.
Just pointing out, my last roll was a 1. That roll's a 20.
Well, I rolled 2 80s in a row, so a 5 checks out.
That's a total of 42. Yeah, 42. For gather information.
Where's Al going?
To the
to
bar.
Sleep.
Yeah. I imagine.
That is a good question. She's not really good at doing any information gathering, but she'll just tag along with maybe Zyron or something. Maybe just to direct him in case he can't read signs properly.
Zaire and an owl walking around the streets together. Romantic evening.
No. This is broad daylight. Don't do this to me.
You sure you want
Geo
those
goes,
two
so
off
it's
by
8 o'clock in the
themselves?"
evening.
Drazenka's just in the back, like providing, I don't know, mood
This
music
is
or something.
chaperoning.
Yeah.
Something not to be obvious about it.
Man, Al's not getting with anybody that's got a face coming out of their neck.
Oh god.
Rip.
I was gonna say I was more likely to cause a fight.
I mean, it's just basically anyone.
Okay, so for this diplomacy, what exactly are you asking about first?
I was asking about the Ronso tribes coming through. And then the aid that Drazenka gives would probably be like descriptions of specific people, maybe?
Yeah.
Or
You're not keeping it a secret that you're looking for, so tribe source is just providing anything she can remember, basically, of her own tribe at this point.
right. And did you have words? Did you have a tribe name or anything like that that we could use as well?
Oh, Virach.
Okay, yeah.
It's the name I was given. I imagine that's the name they would use.
Alright, so, roll me d4.
Oops.
Alright, with some amazing diplomatic skills are probably lessened by many people staring at your neck, causing you to think, hey, my eyes are up here. You eventually get around to getting a few pieces of gossip, and you do hear about technically 3 tribes, only one of them has tribe in the name. You know, there is a Crimson Claw tribe, who are known as hunters who kill and sell monster parts, and they have a home to the west of Shadowrock Hollow. There is the Vizirak tribe, and they were last heard about a few months ago. Seems like either they're too far away, or there's not doing anything too noteworthy for people to talk about it. And you know that they were last sighted to the west of Frostwing Enclave. And the last one is the Dappled Fur Paws, and you know that they are wanted for several cases of murder and theft, and they've been sighted in several areas in the east part of the mountains. You would still be counted in the east parts, because it's a massive mountain range. if there's anything more specific you wanted to know, you can ask.
No, it looks like we have a future destination. Don't know how we're gonna get there, but
Fine.
Huh?
Fine.
Yeah.
Climb the bike.
I don't think Ow is strong enough to carry all of us on her back, so.
Just get inside the bag holder.
Oh yeah, that's a great idea.
I'll take you out every 5 minutes so you can breathe. It's fine.
Yeah, do I trust you to do that though?
No, I'd forget.
Yeah, exactly.
Huh. Siren.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Huh?
No worry.
Huh? I'm confused.
You say you're doing this on the way to the temples?
Yeah, to the central temples.
Mm-hmm. As you get to there, Edwin, you're going to the library, aren't you?
I certainly am, because I'm a nerd.
Okay, do you say Al was just getting drunk at the bar?
No, she was heading with us, with
I
me
was
and
just tagging
Drazenka.
along.
Okay, you three
She's on a
can
date,
roll
right?
perception. On brand.
Incredibly on brand.
Both Al and Drazenka, you can both roll sense motive.
Just as a caveat, I promise I'm not going insane with this character, I swear.
Mm-hmm. You're gonna go self-sacrifice with this character as well.
No, maybe.
What is that thing you've been doing?
Mm-hmm. Al finds it hard to pick up on this. However, Drazenka apparently is just well-versed in people's emotions. It's probably why you can sense alignment so easily. Al and Drazenka, aside from the normal adoration and kinship many of the followers give towards Drazenka, you'll both notice that quite a few people from different religious backgrounds continue to stare at Zairin, and Drazenka more feels that there's a overbearing sense of disgust and almost as if they feel like Zairin is wrong somehow. But you probably have a good intuition as to why that is.
The little pineapple head.
We might have to find someone to help you with that. She kind
With
of
what?
somebody scratches her own chin a little, or neck. It does seem like your little addition from earlier today is making locals a little uncomfortable. Uncomfortable.
Pretty sure they're just
Oh.
looking at you like you're disgusting. No different to how I look at you.
I forgot I had that. Is it weird that I'm already used to it?
No, it suits you. Keep it.
Alright. Where first was the trio going?
Zairin's destination is to the temple to Zamala. And then he was going to go to the other one with the others if they wait with him, or if he needs to go catch up to him, whichever.
We can go together. We can start with the temple for the church for Samola.
Yep.
I don't mind waiting.
Yeah, I'll wait with them.
Alright. Heading towards the church to Zomala, it's more akin to that of a shack, as it is one of these smaller ones around here. it is not very common to outwardly or devotedly follow or worship Zamala, but this is more of a. It's kind of like back in Roman times where they would just have statues to please all of the gods at once. It's there just because you don't want to be kicked down for not having it. There's a few people inside, as well as a single priest. Though the interior is not lavish, it has plenty of tick-tocking, making it seem quite futuristic, as there's not many clocks in the world.
Nice. I'll go up to any of the clergy that don't look like they're too busy.
You can easily find a guardo that can suit your needs.
Excuse me, sir?
Yes, might I assist you?
Yeah, I'll pull out my bronze pocket watch thing. I got this a while ago, and I've been trying to maintain it as best I can. But something happened, and I'll show them where the crack is. I need to get it repaired.
Oh, he then tuts. Did you fall upon this within your bag, or?
To be honest, I feel like divine intervention saved my life, and it caused it to break.
Roll sense motive.
I don't have that one up here.
Would we be close enough to roll that?
If you feel you'd be close enough to roll it, you can.
Yeah, that's with a -3, so
That wouldn't be. Should be sort of like standing right in the background.
I feel like Drazenka would take a backseat. This isn't exactly her domain.
The priest gives you a look, Zyron, but you don't know. Maybe you just had a sneeze going on and you just stopped it.
he just saying it's gonna stand there, kind of like shifting back and forth a little bit, like doesn't like being under this much scrutiny up close.
It's going to be quite a bit to get this repaired. It seems like the interior's full liquid supply is gone. It'd probably be faster if you just bought a new one. Or are you staying in town for some time?
For a little while at least. Not sure how many days, but probably at least 1 or 2.
If you're here for 3 days, I could have it repaired then. It will cost 20 gil for the components, however.
That's fine. I can do that.
You can leave it with me, you can return in 3 days and have it returned.
Thank you very much.
Was there anything else I could assist you with?
No, I'd probably just gonna find something else to worship with while I'm waiting on that to come back.
Very well. I hope the time sees you well until you return.
And you as well. Alright, you guys, let's head to the other temple.
Are you heading to
Alright.
the Church of Bahamut?
Yeah.
Alright. On the flip side, this chapel is one of the larger ones, standing over 50 feet tall. The interior, at the far back where the altar is, there is a massive statue of a dragon, almost as if it's pouncing in the air towards the worshippers among the pews. A golden frame with diamond eyes sparkles amongst the lights as the hall is filled with the chanting of several people sitting here, as well as the clergy. Several priests at the far back, though from the description given, you do notice a female griot that you could assume to be Mother Betinia.
Alright, I guess I'll do it. Excuse me, miss. Are you Mother Betinia?
Everyone can roll sense motive. Well, obviously not Edwin.
My ears prick from like half a city away.
Mm.
Holy cow, that's a great one for me.
Yeah. And apparently ours just not even bothering getting close.
I am now.
Al and Zairan, as you approach the Griot, you definitely seem like they are rather neutral or possibly leaning towards happy. And then that kind of shifts when you get closer, but it's hard to tell what emotion she shifts to. However, Drazenka, you get that familiar sense that she's just a bit disgusted as she looks at Zairan. Hello, travelers. How might I assist you?
We were told that we need to come to see you if we wanted to enter Brenna's domain.
Ah, certainly travelers is a well-fitting name. Those that make the path to Brennus, or entering into the domain at all, must take a certain underground route. Only then may meet our guardian and his. Might I ask your reason for going there?
We are not certain yet if we are wishing to meet with a guardian of Brennas. We are looking for. I understand they might have information about something we might find within these mountains.
If you are seeking a audience of the Guardians, you might hear rumors around town, but there are only really two that hold the position. There is Brenna herself, and the one that she looks after. If you want to meet either, you would most likely have to go to Brennus to meet them. Any others that might be likened to that would be those that guard the path.
What would we need to do to get permission to go?
The first step has already been taken. You have asked permission. The route's location is only disclosed to those that Taruji finds worthy. You may find him within the colorful bard at this time of day.
Oh. While we're here, do we want to ask about the flowers?
I suppose there's no harm in it.
One of the reasons that we're in the area is we're looking for something called a hollow lily. Do you have any information on that?
You three can roll sense motive.
Getting the impression she don't like the head.
Either she's guarding her emotions well, or Al and Zairan are too busy thinking of other things, possibly still tired out from their bouts outside on the mountains. However, Drazenka, you can certainly see that Bettinia's expression changes as soon as Zairin mentions the Hollow Lily. Sadly, I will not be able to assist you in a lily. There are not that many flowers that grow across the mountaintops.
Man. I was kind of involved in some sort of magical accident recently. You may have noticed. Do you happen to know of anyone that might be able to take care of that little issue for me? And he'll kind of like point at his neck.
As you point at it and like the face moves with your face, it's a lot easier to see that she has like a scowl go across her face as you do that. It is quite unsightly. I'm glad you wish to be rid of it. Ours is not a house that could remove that. You'd be better off going to something akin to Alfena or Minerva. Otherwise, possibly a local apothecary might have something to remove it.
Thank you very much. I'm glad that you were able to assist me a little bit. We appreciate your help, and I think we'll leave you to the rest of your day.
I hope you're able to pass the tests of Taruji.
Thank you for your aid and guidance, Mother.
Owl continues to be silent as you three can leave.
So, do we want to head to the Church of Shiva at all?
Yes, we're
Yes,
up to
no.
Drazenka.
If we are staying here for at least a little while, I can visit the church by myself. There's no real hurry in that. But do you wish to visit the other two places Mother mentioned?
Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty oblivious most of the time, but I notice every now and then people are looking at me weird.
I would advise for you to at least consider doing something about it. It is making the locals quite uncomfortable.
Yeah, my only problem is I no longer have very much money.
Well, I'm sure we can use the group funds a little, and I have someone myself if you need help.
All
Might
right.
at least go see what they can do about it. If Edwin went to the library, he'll probably be fine for at least a few more hours before we need to go drag him out of there.
I was gonna say he might be fine for a few more days.
He just doesn't sleep.
If we'd let him, but somebody needs to make sure that he sleeps at some point in an actual bed.
Yeah. Going until he runs out of coffee and then passing out in his chair is far too common.
But I'm sure he'll be fine for now, if we would wish to see the churches first.
Okay. What was the other two churches? I
I believe
don't.
she mentioned Althena or Minerva.
Yeah, that's right. I honestly don't know much about them. I don't know what their churches would look like. I'm sure we'll be able to find them here somewhere.
Do you want to roll a dice for which one you go to, or do you want to make a choice?
Zairin doesn't know enough about the gods at all to decide which one to go to himself.
From the top of my head, Althena is goddess of healing, while Minerva deals with the natural world. Roughly.
I don't think I need to be healed necessarily, so let's
we
go
know
to...
it's like we did the spellcraft for your condition, and we know you need like polymorph type situation to
Oh yeah, that's right.
reverse it, basically.
Let's see. Probably Minerva is probably
You
a better
could-
bet then.
If you want, you could roll a untrained knowledge religion.
Sure. It's not even untrained.
Well, do it untrained.
Still
Just make it
terrible.
work.
Wow.
Still rolling so bad.
Wait, hold on. That's not right. That's not right.
You
Are you
have
sure?
the headband, so it might be.
Mm-hmm.
Knowledge, religion. No, that's right. Wow, I forgot that. Oh yeah, I did have that headband. I forgot about that. I'm just like, do. Cool. So
So
yeah.
the one who says he doesn't know anything actually knows the most of us.
Listen,
I'll be right back.
personally, he knows nothing about it. He thinks about it for a second, and then there's just an injection of knowledge from this headband. Oh yeah, you do know something about it. It's just not your knowledge.
Instant learning.
Yay! I have the same bonus as Drazenka at the moment.
We will see. I can't really. The problem is, if
I'm
I was
back.
higher level, I might have been able to help. But I can't at the minute.
Can't, because we're in the library.
Hmm.
No, I'm talking about like the polymorph thing.
Oh.
What we found out, but it's alright.
Both Zairin and Al would note that Minerva would be the better choice.
All right, let's go to Minerva.
For once, we actually agree.
All right, I want to go to Althera now.
Hmm.
Just the way she said that. What is going on?
Moving it towards the temple to Minerva, it has a similar design of gold, though has more in the way of white cloth and drapes. A tall staff and shield can be seen towards where the altar would lay. If you go to one of the clerics here, they are a lot worse at hiding their emotions, as you don't even need to roll, you can tell that they aren't too happy looking upon Zairin's neck.
Excuse me?
Yes. Might I assist you?
Hopefully. I was recently in a strange magical incident, and it caused me to grow a weird extra face on my neck, and everybody seems to hate it, and I kind of want to get rid of it. Is there
Yes.
anything or anybody you know of
Fine.
that can help me with that?
We should have a priest here who can deal with body malformities. That would be a relatively costly cure.
Ugh, how much?
You'd probably have to ask them, but a few hundred gil.
Oof. That's a lot. Could
I'm
you
sure we can spare the
guide?
funds.
Could you guide us to them so that we can talk to them, please?
The man will click his fingers to get the attention of some other priests as he calls over a man called Milo. Hello there. Oh, I can see why I was called over. Might you be needing my polymorphing effects to remove such an ailment? Or have I just been rude?
That's what the hope was.
It seems to be not be independent, but a duplicate, a reference to your own face. Quite peculiar. I could see the pros, but yes, it's quite a unusual thing to be staring upon.
Yeah, and it's giving me a lot of weird attention that I don't want. It's really hard to cover up. It's too high up on my neck.
Well, I should be able to get rid of this. It will cost you 450 gil, however.
Oh, man. That's a lot. Is there anything we could do to potentially work with you on something else to lower the cost? My friends and I are pretty good adventurers. We can maybe help you out with another project, or the church out with another project, if that would be.
There's not too much that's helping the church would affect this cost. You could procure the material components. I could lower the price to 200 in that case.
That might be worth it. What kind of material components do you need?
It would be the flesh of another Kikan like yourself.
Of a what?
Your
Kikan. Your race.
Oh, okay. The way he said it was just off to me.
How dare he have an accent?
I don't know if I'll be able to find anything like that.
We can spare the monetary cost for this siren.
Are you sure?
Well, we did just get the Kroploff payment and we have enough saved up, and I believe this is worth a worthy cause.
Alright, if you guys are sure.
How much was it again?
We're back.
450, he said.
Yeah, 450.
I'll take it out of group, please.
This
What
for
did
your
we learn?
comfort. You can give your lecture later when it's in the library.
Yeah, I don't know anything about this, but out of character,
Not
yeah,
yet.
use the money.
Yeah.
Right. Zaire understands that it's something that probably needs to get done. He doesn't mind it himself too much, but everybody else is disgusted by it. So he wants to get it taken care of. But he also doesn't want to be costing the party money, so that he just feels guilty that it's costing a bunch of money for him to do this.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
I had 2 deliveries in a row.
Been buying those things.
So we good with just paying the money for it?
Yeah.
I will hand over the money.
Alright. The man will take Zairin into one of the back rooms and will ask that you put a blindfold on.
Okay.
After a few minutes pass, they will take the blindfold off. And since you didn't notice it was there anyway, it's hard to tell if it's gone. And when you are brought back to the other two, they'll notice that the face has gone.
Yay! Why does my voice sound oddly hollow and
There's no choir.
there's no resonance? Alright, well now that I'm done draining party funds, let's go try to find Edwin, see if we can drag him away from his books for long enough to talk to us.
And perhaps in the future you'll be a little more careful with where you take your paths.
Maybe.
Is the party going to be linking up with Edwin?
I think so.
I believe so.
So if we want to do the talk to Teruchet, Drazenka's gonna say that's probably best done with the whole group.
Alright, Edwin, are you just currently researching the Hollow Lily?
The Hollow Lily, the tribes, if I can, and the Guardians of Brennus, if possible. Hollow Lily is the main thing, though, if I can't get the others.
Alright, roll me Knowledge Nature.
Okay. Come on. Not great. Not terrible.
Alright, roll me 1d4.
Woo, that's not right. QD4. Is this the good one or the bad one? Because I can never tell with you guys.
This is the good one because it's hours.
Nice.
As you find your way to the library, as stated, it is massive. It is 5 stories, and even has a section towards the back of it with also 5 stories. That is a combined sleeping and reading area. Many of the bookshelves have segments, not exactly hollowed out, but missing parts of the shelves and the books, allowing you to lie down and read and possibly just sleep at the library and not leave. However, you can easily go find your book. However, to enter the library and use its facilities, it costs 1 gil per day.
I will pay that.
You can easily ask for directions towards botany, flowers, and the like. You can scan the book names until you're able to find a handful, which probably for you is above your head, of books that could have relation to the Hollow Lily. It doesn't take as long, but it seems like once you find a thread and see that one to its end, you're kind of content. Though up to you if you want to continue on another day, trying some other books to find more. As you research into the Hollow Lily, it is certainly noted as a rare flower, only growing within the Burtrack Mountains, and if it was to be found elsewhere, it would require essentially magical greenhouse environs to survive. Probably similar to the candle mushroom, it does not live long outside of its natural habitat. Since it is native to the Burtrack Mountains, you can kind of cordon off the area to the thirds that would be found on the eastern side. So you're on the right side of the mountains, but there's quite a bit of distance to go over to try and find it. The books you do read into don't give you a definite location, but there's a good bet that you have to continue going westward, as the third on the east is quite a big area. You don't find much towards its medicinal properties, and sadly, you don't even know how many you would need to be a cure for anything or how to condense it into anything. That'll be a trial and error, or spending more days here trying to look through other books. One thing is noted, however, knowledge to the different flowers, herbs, and whatnot is normally categorized as something that is mundane, has no benefits or negatives to using it. There's ones that are only used in cures, ones that are only used for liquids. Strangely, the Hollow Lily is noted as very dangerous and lethal, which is in opposite of what you've been theorizing thus far. But you cannot find out why from what you currently have.
Okay. Do I get the impression that this is all I can find, or, as you say, if I spend more time with this, I might be able to find more detail?
You're pretty sure with such a massive library that there would be other books relating to this, and you only spent 1 hour here, and it seems like your group gets back relatively quickly. But it will be a case of there's so many books here, you've got to spend quite some time if you wanted to learn more.
Okay. I will probably be doing that, but I realise the party may be coming back at some point in the near future.
It didn't take them long. Like, you both went off into different directions, then come to the library. After doing this stuff, pretty much should be around an hour, so they can find you as you're closing up that book.
Okay.
If the party is promising they aren't going to read any books, they're fine to enter and not pay.
Yeah, don't think so. At this time, anyway.
So yeah, you'll come up to a Edwin, up to him how his outwards emotions would be showing or not, if he has any.
No, not really. It's more like it's just him reading. Like, there's stacks of books next to him. You can see he's got one open. There's a few candles around, and he probably doesn't even notice you as you walk up. He's just very focused on this book.
Edwin, did you find something?
A little, but I'm going to need more time on this kind of thing. And I've only managed to look into the one subject so far, so it's not going anywhere, thankfully. It'll close up the book. But
Looks
yes,
like we might have some time to spend here.
Zyron, what happened to your passenger?
Zair's not here right now.
We were able to find someone to help him with that. We did have to
well.
dip into our group funds, but I believe it was worth it.
It's for a good
Locals.
cause,
Yes, locals were getting quite uncomfortable.
I can imagine.
It serves its purpose.
Indeed. Well, hopefully we can deal with that kind of thing in-house, and we've learned a valuable lesson about jumping into arcane fonts of power. Anyway, do you need me for something, or do you wish to leave me here?
Well, we did find something about how to meet the Guardians. We would need to meet someone in Colorful Bard, known as Teruji. Then she would test us to see if we are worthy to enter Brenna's domain.
I see. Well then, he'll sort of close the book carefully and go to return his stack. No time like the present, eh?
Might as well talk to them.
Indeed. Right, well, let me just put these back. I'll be back anyway. And yeah, he'll put away his books and head out for the day, if that's what we're doing. There is 100% reluctance in this returning of the books and leaving, but needs must.
There's probably more books in this place than all the settlements you've been to thus far, so...
Yep, I'm considering living here, I think.
Sire, let us know about how long it would take for the watch to be repaired.
Yeah, it was gonna be 3 days.
So, looks like we're going to be here for at least 3 days anyway, so I'm sure there will be time to revisit this place.
Edwin's face lights up. Not like he's a little bit. He's not expressionless, but it's not like a normal light up. It's more like a kind of a bit like hooks pulling at the side of a corpse's mouth. It's just a bad smile. He's like, "Ooh, fantastic!" And yeah, off to the colourful bard.
All right. Heading to the colourful bards, it'll be relatively easy to find Taruji after the description given to you, as you find a male aura who is half dressed in black steel full plates. At his table is a massive sword, and you could swear you could feel an aura around him, but he is not offensive. He looks over at your group before taking another drink from his tankard.
Excuse me, sir. Are you Taruji?
That I am. How might I assist you? You needing another man in a raid or something?
No. The, Mother Betinia sent us to talk to you about getting access to Brenna's domain.
It's been a few days since I've had anyone asking about that. Though they chose not to undergo the trials. Those that wish to take the Brenner's Trail must get my approval. To do so, you must face me in one-on-one combats, and also complete the Moonlight Hunt. You can pick your first, and we shall go to the Sparring Cliffs at noon tomorrow. As for the Moonlight Hunt, that is only undertaken every first quarter to full moon phase. If that is not within a time zone that you can appreciate, you can also pay 500 gil to do it on the closest nights, as we are able to make it artificial via magic.
That sounds good.
Did you have any questions pertaining to either of those? Or anything else? I am knowledgeable besides things of this nature.
Well, we're here kind of for a specific purpose. We're looking for something called a hollow lily. Have you ever heard of that?
Can't say it's been spoken to me before.
Okay. Well, we'll keep up our research and stuff then as well. You said tomorrow at noon? Here?
Tomorrow at noon, you can come with me and we shall go to the Sparring Cliffs.
Alright.
Should we make any preparations for this beforehand?
As long as you're able to fight, that is all. You may use enhancements before the match, even from your allies, but if you do, then so will I.
Ah, so we're facing you, I see. Okay.
Yeah, he
Yes.
said one-on-one combat.
One-on-one against me with your first.
I understand. Thank you. And may I ask, sorry, to be clear, is this guy one of the Guardians or no? I am listening, I'm just trying to put this around in my head properly.
He is referred to as the Guardian to the Brenner's Trail. However, Betinia said there's only 2 true Guardians of Brenner's, and she implied that one of them is Brenner herself.
Right. In that case, I'll probably just ask because, you know, Edwin's social skills aren't fantastic. Are you a Guardian, then?
Not
I
in
know
any
this-
official capacity. People do refer to me as it, though.
And Brenna is one, so you're an unofficial guardian then? Who is the second?
It is not within my allowance to say who the other is. If you are to make it to the volcano, you should meet them.
I don't know why we're going to the volcano, honestly, but I see. That's all. Thank you.
And if we should fail these trials, what happens then?
You can attempt them as many times as you require to gain access. Our fight will only be a non-lethal one, so no real worry about death on either side.
I understand.
Any other questions about the sparring match or the moonlight hunt?
This Moonlight Hunt, I take it this... We have to pass both trials, not one or the other, from what you're saying, yes?
They are 2 steps you need to go through.
I see.
Is- The Moonlight Hunt, is that solo as well, or is that group allowable?
The moonlight hunt must be completed by everyone who wishes to go on the trail. If there's the 4 of you, all 4 of you need to pass. Not all at the same time, mind you. If only 3 pass and 1 fails, the 1 just has to try it again on the next first quarter to full moon phase.
I see. Thank you. And we don't know what we're going to be facing on this hunt. I take it is very much up to fate, I suppose.
If you wish to know, I can tell you.
It would be... Well, I'll tell you what, maybe we should try and deal with the spar first, hey? One problem at a time.
Unless you're wanting to hand over half a grand, the moonlight hunt would have to wait, yes.
Indeed. Maybe we check a little bit closer to the time.
Is there anybody here in the colorful bard who's faced you in one of these trials?
The guy kind of like look around the bar, like sits up a bit to look over the counter. Not that I recall. Most people that face me and go to the volcano itself are normally there on either a pilgrimage, a test of strength, or passing through. There's a few people in the city that have fought me, but I don't see any of the tavern right now.
All right, thank you.
With this one-on-one matches, what exactly are you testing us for? Do we need to win the match?
The one-on-one combat is to test if you have the capability to survive what will be found in the trail.
I see. I suppose there must be some kind of reason for this, but if we must go through this trial, we must go through it. I suggest we get our rest.
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna go take a bath.
Edwin will probably go back to the library until they kick him out and then go to bed.
Is Drazenka doing anything before going to sleep?
Not really.
Anything from Al?
Nothing major.
Alright. the day will pass into the next, and you're not on the top floor, but around the time you would normally be waking up and preparing yourself for the day, you will feel a slight shudder as, from what you could tell, another creature's landed on the roof.
Does it seem bigger than some of the others, or?
No, it's just that you'd notice it whilst waking up because it's a new sensation.
Ah, okay.
I think initially Edwin would jump out of bed as if we're being attacked and then realise that no one else is panicking. Just get up normally.
I think we all have separate rooms too, so nobody else is in your room with you.
No, that's what you're saying before you jump up. Like, oh, I see. And then meet you guys downstairs.
Zaire will head downstairs and have some breakfast.
Do we have
What
any
is it?
idea how this person fights? I'm assuming they're fairly straightforward with that armor, but we don't know.
No, I was good. That's what I was asking, to see if there was anybody nearby who had fought him before. I was going to see if they could tell me more about how he fights.
Suppose we could just ask him.
He does seem fairly straightforward in that respect. He might be willing to do that.
Drazenka and Al up as well.
Yeah. So you guys downstairs for breakfast.
She's up. She doesn't need that much sleep.
Well then, let's get going. To be clear, sorry, out of character. This challenge, he said it's one-on-one. Do we have to all fight him one-on-one? Because he said it's the first among us.
Right, he just said one person has to fight.
It's just one of your group needs to fight him.
Okay, cool. Do we know who that's going to be?
Up to you.
Honest answer is, well, we should ask him how he fights, and that's gonna depend on it. I'll be honest, it's not Edwin. I'll put that out there now.
Come on, you're a healing tank, right? Just keep healing until he goes tired.
No, just be boring for everyone. So yeah, nah, not Edwin.
Also not it.
I'm a support character with a capital S.
Al puts her card out. She wants it.
Zaire would like to do it, but it's up to the group, and I would be willing to let Al do it as well if she wanted to.
Yeah, Al's the champion then.
I'm happy with
Let's
that.
go.
Do we want to discuss, do we want to buff her up first? If we
I
do,
think-
he's also gonna get buffed up.
Yeah, I think we make that decision. Realistically, what can we give her? I can give her an injection, but that's just +2 to physical stats.
I can give AC. I can give heroism.
Mm,
You can give a lot of things, apparently.
I can give resistance to elements. And not the
Yeah.
saving throws against elemental spells and effects, but also resistance to elements.
Well, let's just ask him how he fights.
Mage armor.
yeah, if we are going to buff up, we've got
I
some
do have
options.
buffs, I just have to always use do I buff or do I attack?
Yeah.
And then I do the wrong thing anyway.
No, well, let's go and ask him. Find out.
If
You
he,
do have some time until noon because Taruji isn't currently here. He was going to
Okay.
wait at the bar until he comes back.
Well,
Brilliant.
do we have at least 4 hours?
Mhm.
You could go back to the library for the morning.
At that suggestion, Edwin's going to get up and say, "Okay, I'll see you here at noon. Goodbye."
Zaire is going to ask around the colorful bard, see if there's anybody who's ever seen Taruji fight, and maybe get gather some information that way.
I'll assist you on that.
Alright, you two can roll your diplomacy. Is
I don't-
Al doing anything? Pumping yourself up for the fight?
There's not really much she can do besides like just before she actually goes into the fight.
Don't get too drunk.
She won't. She might have a slight swig, but she won't drink loads. She can't say no to a drink.
We have
Seems
have
to
an
become a
intervention at
problem.
some point. Yeah.
Siren, roll a d4.
Oh god, hold on.
Alright, being rather thorough, you will be able to talk with the local populace, both civilians who might have looked in on the fight, as well as people that would have fought him. You know that Taruji is a Dark Knight. He's not any particular archetype or anything. Outside of that, anything in particular you want to know? He uses a greatsword. He typically attacks 3 times. And his opponents often find their sights leaving them whilst they face him.
Ooh, okay. Hmm. I don't have any extra questions I can think of off the top of my head.
No.
You do know just from looking at him, he uses a great sword and he wears full plate.
Yep.
He wears full plate and just bonuses to attack, I guess.
Yeah. We're gonna need some. Ideally. We don't need
In the
anything
case
else.
of if you were to buff, Dark Knights typically use shadow damage. If you were wanting to do that beforehand.
Well, that's a question for already. Do you want the buffs?
Yeah. If you buff, he also buffs. Yeah, but he doesn't
Yeah.
buffs if you want them.
It's pretty hard to say when I don't know what buffs he'll get. Because, like you say, whatever he does get could potentially negate a lot of what I do, which is just hack and slash. I mean, I'm fine going without the buffs, to be honest.
Okay. You're cool.
Edwin, are you still researching the Hollow Lily?
Yep.
Alright, roll me a knowledge nature.
Come on. Nope. That's a buff.
Roll me a d4.
That's a 2. Jesus.
And it seems like you get rather frustrated reading through the books as you keep picking up ones that have no information relating to the Hollow Lily whatsoever. And after an hour of this, you get so frustrated, it feels like you should just leave it for now and come back later.
Yeah, that's fair.
At which point you can return to the party as you make preparations for Taruji coming back to the bar. And as he does so, we can have our break here.
Alrighty. See you guys in a bit.
As long as Jess remembers to unmute everything. Alright. We're all returning back together after researching Taruji's fighting capabilities and Edwin getting annoyed at some book talking about a type of lily that has something to do with what he wants to know about. You eventually meet up with Taruji at the Colourful Bard, where he brings you out and towards one of the cliffs that are still within the metropolis boundaries. A few people come around the back as they seem to want to watch the fight go on, while others go towards Taruji with a familiarity, possibly his friends or those that fight beside him in other endeavors. Eventually, you climb the mountain. The wind whistles as it cuts across rock and grass. A large stone natural bridge, bridging the gap from the mainland of Hartburn to a peninsula. Several weird creatures fly up above, down below, or are perched atop the plains and the stones. A few people move off to the side while others stay on the other side of the bridge. As you count 6 onlookers to the western side of the peninsula, Teruji stands on his side, awaiting whatever your decision was for enhancements or no. And yes, he is indeed animated.
Haven't animated anything in ages, so don't hold your breath.
I want my wings flapping. Yes, yeah, thank you. That's my first thought when I looked at this guy. This man looks like he's gonna absolutely wipe the floor with me in one hit.
I mean, the guy's in full armor this time. He's not in half of it.
You also didn't tell us there was fucking shadow tendrils coming off him.
I did say you could feel an aura around him, but nothing was coming off him. Now he's in battle stance.
All right.
Is this man buffed up? Because if so, get rid of those buffs.
He won't do it unless you do it.
I'm not doing it because this motherfucker looks strong already.
What does he consider buffs? Like your own items? Is that buffs?
As long as you don't have to activate it, you're fine.
Oh, okay. If you want, Al, I can take your place.
Do I look scared to you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Player me is scared. Al ain't scared.
Gotcha. Okay.
Al's not scared of anything. Besides commitment.
So Al is fine with going as she is.
Can she go into her form first, or does that count as a buff?
That would count as a buff.
Then I guess she's good to go as she is. Can she ask the question? Is this sword magical?
Yes.
Yes, his sword is magical.
Then I'm not even going to bother to activate my DR, because fuck that.
I'm betting he's at least 11th level.
Aw. Can we, if he's
What
11th
we,
level,
what
can
we
I
betting?
buff myself to 11th level? Because then I get an upgraded dragon form.
No.
I'll slap this guy across the mountain. Oh boy.
I'm gonna shout out, can I be her second if she goes down too fast?
No.
No, okay.
Just no.
He said we can try again.
You can try as many times as it takes for him to accept you.
Yeah. Now we're talking. I'll just keep whittling him down.
I got next.
Starting off the fray, Teruji is going to pull out a scroll, read a few lines as the scroll burns up, and 2 copies of him appear.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Right. Where's my ninja?
Buffs.
Give me my ninja. Without my ninja, this man would not hit me once.
Ow.
I guess she'll do the only thing she knows to do. She'll full round action, transform into a dragon. be her.
Taruchi is going to pull out another scroll. Read from it as it burns up. But you don't see any difference.
Pack it in!
Can we spellcraft it?
Oh, you can spellcraft it. It's up to you if you wish to inform Al what it is.
I don't know what it is.
You don't know what it is either.
Edwin's not gonna do it if this is it.
She's got a...
Why is Edwin missing resources, by the way?
I'm frustrated at reading.
Al's gonna shoot out a nice breath of lightning.
Nice.
Taruchi is going to jump and avoid a good lot of that lightning. He still takes damage.
I can't work out math. I want to fly up 15 foot. Well, actually, yeah, I'll just... No, it's fine.
It's just
fly
half
up.
is going upwards.
Yeah. I'll fly up to 15 foot diagonally this way.
Alright. Taruchi is gonna bring up his sword. Ow.
Back to me again. I know falling's a free action, but I'm assuming it's going to hurt me if I go from 15 foot down. Or does it knock something?
If you fall on purpose with wings, you glide, so you're fine.
Oh, okay. Then I guess she will fall as a free action. Well, 5 foot, swift action, give herself +2 to damage by letting out a nice big loud roar. And will attempt to full attack this man.
Are you doing non-lethal or not? Because he
Yeah,
said he was.
Yeah, she will do non-lethal. So it's just -2 attacks, isn't it?
-4.
-4. There we go. Alright, put
There's
it
some
in.
decent numbers in there.
I've taken out my power attack, that's why. Otherwise, I definitely will not hit this man in full play.
You've still got a
Your-
-2 to your bite though. And everything else.
I don't know why the bite says -2.
It's because you kept the minus power attack in your macro, but you turned it into a buff, so it's turning that off, but also keeping the numbers in there. As you said that last time. That's why your
Oh, yeah.
bonus, whatever. The first claw will hit, however you will find you're doing less damage than all.
Of course I'm doing less damage than normal.
Gotta get him.
Tsurugi. I need to double check action economy. Is going to flare up even more darkness around him. As he will slash out at Owl. Roll me 3 fortitudes, please.
Damn.
Alright, you are fine.
Good. Good.
However, he will hit you 3 times. The third one is a crit.
Of course it is. Fuck you. That's 82 non-lethal.
Yes.
Yeah, I've stuck it in a sheet. Actually, I guess I could just change my actual health. Makes sense.
You can do. Ow.
She'll activate her Savage Jaw ability. Just need to make sure.
Oh, I thought you wanted a limit break.
Can you limit break half? Non-lethal? Or is that
I can't remember if it says so. I'll double check.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I felt like it had to be your actual
Because
health.
it's not. Yeah, yeah. Could be wrong, but I don't think so.
No, okay, can't limit break. Continue.
So, I just need to check. I can't remember if Savage Jaw, what action Savage Jaw is.
Is it not a free action?
By spending 1 round of rage, the Berserker gains the ability with his bite attack to start his. Oh, so I guess it's just reaction. So she'll do that for Savage Jaw and try to full attack and hit this guy. -4 because non-lethal.
Oh boy!
Yikes. Those were some really bad rolls.
I got excited because I saw the crit, but
Nah. The only one that's gonna hit.
The crit will smash apart one of his mirror images. Goes to Taruji. Going to attack again. He will hit you twice. For 35. I need to do 2 fort saves, please.
Wow,
You're fine.
she's rolled bad so many times. She's not even hit double digits besides that crit. Well, can't say a woman ever changes what she does, so she'll Savage Jaw again and try to hit him. Hopefully this time roll above a 9. Now that looks a little bit more interesting. She is also going to try and spend 2 more rounds as a swift action of her rage to Auspicious Mark that second claw attack. Don't know if it will help, but 22?
Your bite will get rid of the last mirror image.
Ah, so I can't even grapple him. That's so frustrating.
And the rest of those will miss.
That is the end of Owl, because there's no way he's going to miss. It's definitely one of Owl's second weaknesses. The first is sleep, her second is she just can't hit things.
you can.
Well,
it's just-
Bonuses
You
like
can, if it's not a heavy AC thing that you're also taking like -6 on.
Like, we're all gonna hold to fight as a group.
yeah,
This is a
we work
huge
well.
disadvantage to any of us to be in that situation.
Very true.
And like, kind of unfair, but I'm not the one who's judging things here.
Taruji will hit you one final time for 15 as you are knocked unconscious.
Damn it all. Edwin will come over and heal up. Ow. I'm assuming I can do that, right? It's not going to be a problem.
Might want to offer it to him as well. I mean, he's probably not very damaged, but
Fuck that guy. I'm set out. So you get 56 health back. And I can do that again. So, total healing of 96. Are you alright, Al?
should be up at 85 now.
Al won't say anything. She'll sort of just wave her hand and then walk past Edwin.
Well then, I suppose we're going to have to do some more training.
Now you should be up at 85 now.
Yeah,
There
healing
you go.
twice. Well, evidently, because yeah, Edwin's feeling quite similar in the sense of it's definitely not a forte. Maybe there is a point to it, but gonna have to just go off and get stronger, I suppose. I think next time we do this, we simply buff beforehand. Evidently, they're just going to do it in the match anyway. And I have an idea.
Is your call of a second not going to go through, I take it?
Well, I'm willing to step in. Is that
If you
okay with
still wish
everybody
to do
else?
so.
Do you want to get healed up first?
If you are wanting to enter the fray, I shall do so for my allies.
What do you guys say?
We
Entirely
should
up to
try
you.
it.
I think
Alright.
maybe a slightly stacked deck, however.
I don't think I'm gonna win, but I might be able to last a little bit longer. We'll see.
Do you also wish to begin just by yourself?
Yes. I was gonna go take a nap.
It looks like she's sitting on a rock.
Sitting on a rock.
Okay.
Is Siren buffing beforehand or no?
Let me make sure all my buffs are off. Nope, but I do have a debuff on. No, he's gonna
Alright.
start same way.
If that's the case, Taruji will tell you to wait around 10 minutes. At which point, anything he had active would have ended.
Ah,
But
okay.
if he already has one thing active, can we just give Zaira something and start the match?
That's fine with me too.
No, because then it's a case of how strong is your thing in comparison to what he has.
Okay.
Like, the one thing you give Siren might be the one thing that makes his whole build work.
I could just activate my ring. I'll ask him if that would be, instead of waiting 10 minutes, I could just activate my ring of armor.
No, because if you are a tank, that might be the only armor you need to stop him hitting you.
Okay.
Like the
It is a move
importance of a
action,
buff is placed on how you have built around said buff.
Okay.
It's kind of an all or nothing situation unless you're both doing the same thing and are both the same class.
Gotcha. Oh, he's gonna go first.
Nope.
Wow. Wow. He's a charisma based guy and he gets his charisma to his uh initiative and he's still going after me. That's crazy. Alright. Since it's my turn first, I will activate my ring. Which is a standard action, I believe.
It's a move.
Oh,
It's
is it a
normally a
move?
standard, but the ring specifically is a move.
Okay. Alright. I will move up with my standard to there, and then I'm just gonna go into my stance. I'm gonna wait because I can't attack this turn.
Which stance?
Narrow profile stance.
Okay. Taruji is going to flare with shadows again. 5 for step up and attack. Are you parrying your processing or no? Can you just whip action for something else?
I am going to. I think I need to use one of my points for this too, so I need to go down to 3. I'm going to teleport away after his first attack to here.
Alright. The attack will slash you for 21 non-lethal. As they slash, it's more like a bonk. You make a fortitude save, please. You are fine.
Alright.
Zaire.
Okay. I am probably going to put a whole bunch of negatives on myself. That's going to make it impossible for me to hit this guy. But I'm going to go into lunge. And I need to add negatives for... what is it? Hold on. My native for... words are hard all of a sudden. Jeez. The thing that I'm trying to do. Non-lethal. So -4.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay. Now I should be able to do my full attack. Oh yeah, I'm not going to be able to hit this guy unless I crit. That's...
both of those will miss.
even... Oh, it's not a natural 20, that's why.
Yeah, it's 19, I checked.
Yeah. Oh boy, this is about to be bad. Hey, wait, where did my health not go down? Why?
Yeah, you're 23, 44.
Oh, hold on, I know why. And that'll be it for me.
Ruji is going to 5-foot step and attack. Are you doing anything in retaliation to his attacks?
I honestly don't think I can parry what he's about to try, so I'll do the same thing. I'll teleport away after the first attack.
Alright. The attack will miss.
Yay!
Zyron.
Hold on, let me make sure I get rid of that point. Okay. I guess I'll 5-foot step up and do a full attack without lunge. See if I can maybe hit a little bit better. So let's take that off. And do a full attack again.
Those will both miss.
Yeah, this is not gonna go well.
Druji's gonna attack you again. You doing anything?
Yeah, same thing. I'm just making him turn around a bunch.
Why go do it one more time?
I can only do it one more time. Yep.
He will miss. Siren.
Alright. 5-foot step again. And full attack. Oh, maybe.
Your first attack will hit.
And that's it.
Druji is going to attack you.
Last one.
And he will miss.
Awesome.
Zyron.
Alright. 5-foot step up again. I'm going to try... Oh wait, do I not have... Oh, there it is. Precise Strike might be able to work on him, so I'm going to try that. I believe that's only a single attack though. So let's try it. No bonus. Wow, what?
Certainly would not work.
Yeah, no.
Druji's then going to attack you fully this time.
Yep.
His third attack will hit.
Oh.
For 15.
Okay. I forgot I can also parry. Can I try to parry his first attack like I normally would?
You can try it.
Nope.
That'll fail. Goes to you.
Alright, I'm stuck in it now. I'm gonna try to do an offhand swap on him. See if that'll help. So it's not gonna affect this turn. I think the next time I attack him, if it works. Oh, until the beginning of my next turn. Hold on. That doesn't make sense. Oh yeah, on my next turn I can make a special feint as a free action. Okay. So this turn I'm doing all the checks and stuff like that. But it doesn't come into effect until next turn.
Okay. That will miss. As Taruji will attack you back. And he will miss.
Alright, so now he potentially is fainted.
Let me check. Yes, he is fainted.
Sweet, so he's denied his dexterity, which probably isn't too much of a thing for him anyway since he's wearing full plate, but anything helps, hopefully. And I will go ahead and do another attack. And I will probably miss.
That will indeed miss.
Yep.
Taruji will attack back. As the third attack will hit
Okay.
for 19.
Yep. It's not going to make much of a difference, but I'm going to try to parry his first one again.
Sure.
Hey!
Ooh, you parry it, but you don't attack back.
No. Still.
The shadows around Taruji will dissipate.
What did he do? 19?
19, 1-9.
Yeah. Well, Zarin went unconscious.
You can certainly see that, well, the others can see, and you can probably see when you get back up again. Taruji is quite fatigued. Is Edwin getting Zarian back up? You muted Jack B? Don't know if you just left. You fell asleep to the slugging match?
So how badly it's going, I was like, alright, fuck this.
Sorry,
I've got books to read.
I was distracted by Cat. Yep, I was going to go over there. Do the same thing. Ain't much else to do. Pack my supplies away.
Taruji will stab his sword into the ground just to holster it there.
Yes, we understand you're very good at fighting. Well, this has been a colossal waste of time.
I take it neither you or your Ronso friend wish to be the third?
No. We do
They're not fighters as much as we are. I mean, Drazenka can hold her own in
In
lower
some
level
situations,
combat.
but yes,
But
I am
you're-
not the frontliner of our troop.
You're far too powerful.
Very well. Come to me when you wish to undergo the moonlight hunt. Then I shall tell you of where the trail is.
Wait, did we pass?
Yes?
All you needed to do was face me.
Oh. We were under the understanding that we had to defeat you.
I never said as much.
I was wondering when you never answered my question.
All I need to
Well.
see is if you can hold your own.
Well, at least I got you a little winded.
Yes, a few more seconds and I probably wouldn't have to, surrender.
Oh. Oh, was he in Dark Side?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it was. So he was taking his own damage all that time.
Mm-hmm.
Oof, that's rough. Well, thank you for the fights. When is the next time we can go to the Moonlight Trial thing?
It is between the first quarter and the full moon phase. That'll
Oh.
start within the next 10 days, if I am correct.
Alrighty. Well, we'll be around the Colorful Art at the very least. We'll probably end up staying there.
I frequent the establishment at night. You'll probably see me there.
Yeah. Alright then. Well, I guess we should head back then.
We'll be all heading the same way, so I'll make sure you don't get lost.
Thank you.
And with that, the party will leave the sparring cliffs. Heading back down into the city proper, what does the party wish to do next? If you do want to know the time frame on the quarter moon to full moon, it starts from the 13th to the 20th, so you do have 7 days until it starts. Well, 8 days, but most of the day's done.
We could probably do it, truth be told, getting some more experience, get some quests and get some money, buy some more
Indeed.
equipment for the hunt.
What we can do indeed is to look any quests for the guilds that we could do, either to just gather funds or perhaps even to get enough to hasten this endeavor if we wish to.
Indeed. I suggest we do that. I can research in my own time.
But it is also in week is a good time to gather any research we can.
Yeah. Within that week, Siren will be able to go get his watch, and he will also be able to go get that what do you call it, the Restora done as well.
And that is 4 more days, so we can wait at least that much and then see where we are funds wise.
Oh, we can go out and do other stuff in the meantime, as long as it's
Well,
not
yes,
like,
but
around
after
town or
that,
whatever.
at least take the 4 days to ourselves and then decide if we want to partake in the hunt sooner than the moon phase allows.
Right. Does Al have any input?
Nope, she's fine with whatever the party chooses.
No, there's no need to move out. You did splendidly out there by yourself.
Yeah, you were able to take way more hits than I could have taken.
Yes, yes. Shame I couldn't land any.
Got a couple.
Quite.
It's a shame I couldn't have drawn it out just a little bit longer.
Well, it was quite evident he was well ahead of any of us in skill. There's no shame in losing that fight.
Yes, I guess you have a point. Just shows for more room of improvement.
Indeed.
So what are we gonna do for the rest of today itself?
I suggest we check the boards, see what we can do. If we can't do it today, we do it tomorrow, and then recoup and get out there.
Indeed, at the very least, see what's on offer and prepare for that if need be.
Should we pay ahead for the next 4 days? At the very least? For the colorful bard?
If we're going to be spending quite a bit of time here, I think I'll just bump my room down. But yes, we can do that and then move on.
Yeah, I'm kind of broke, so I'm gonna have to go for a lesser room as well. Uh,
If you are looking for any quests in the local vicinity, there is one to take down a couple of wood golems that have gone berserk in the nearby area. And there is also a fire gigas that has left the volcanic area and is currently causing havoc towards the north.
Do we have a preference? The gigas may be difficult, but at least we know what kind of... It's a fire gigas, I'm assuming it does fire things, yes?
Probably. And I've got the Golem Bane Scarab, so I can detect and do damage against them a little bit better.
Well, let's just go for the golems then. What do you two think? Work our way up from there?
I concur about the wood golems, I think.
Now, up for a fight we actually have a chance at?
You had a chance to get to that guy.
Yes, I'd rather fight something that I can actually sink my teeth into, rather than just slapping it around.
Hmm.
And let's go then. I think we could do with blowing off some steam.
It's kind of evening right now. Do we want to wait till the morning?
Fine, I'll be doing some research and heading home. I'll see you all in the morning.
You want me to put your stuff in your room?
No, I'll be fine. Leave me to it. Thank you.
All right.
Alright, if there's something else important for the rest of the day, we've done your research in the morning, we can pass the day to the next. Did the party decide which quest they were to go after?
I think the wood columns.
Yep, that was the consensus.
Are you doing anything before you head off after them?
Probably not.
We have a little bit of money now. Do we want to get some booster items or anything like that?
I'm intending to save if we can. We don't have that much.
No, but I mean, we're going up against wood golems. You know, a couple flasks of alchemist fire aren't very expensive and would do a lot of extra damage to them, I'm sure.
If you want to, feel free, but I'm good. Ready to get on with it.
Alrighty. Well, I don't have any money for doing it personally, so I'm just gonna follow along with you guys and head on out. Where are these golems?
Alright. Taken on the quest, you want to find directions well enough as you start to follow the tracks. Roll me a survival.
Not it.
But you're great at looking at things.
Alright, well, because you said that. Yeah, that's there we go.
What were you saying, Chi?
I said 8. Slayer, I said not 8, so I said 8.
Oh.
Okay. With Drazenka and Owl's almost neck and neck ability to follow the tracks of any creature, you eventually find rather large stomp marks in the ground. There's weird styles, as if it's the cut end of a trunk with all the lines and circles in it, making it very easy to tell that it is a walking tree. You eventually come across signs of blood-soaked grass and the stench of corpses on the wind. Everyone can roll perception.
Zaire is also going to be focusing on his scarab to attempt to locate these things within 30 feet, I think it is.
I mean, if it's 30 feet, that's not really that far of a distance.
No, it's not, but...
But apparently it aids your perception roll. Al is just, again, very primed to danger and is able to see things ahead of most people. Where the rest of you have relative ease at seeing the large hulking masses. As you'll find the two wood golems amongst a grassy knoll with a few corpses at their feet. The golems sway side to side and don't really seem to have too much of a direction to them. And yeah, fix your tokens just so they update properly.
Do any of those creatures on the ground look like they are alive still?
From this distance, doesn't seem like it.
Alright.
I'm guessing the one with no skin is dead.
Hey, maybe that's just a skin infection they got.
Well, we have our targets. Let's get on with this, shall we? Do you think you can line up those two with a breath? Going to have to fight at the same time, I'm assuming.
I probably can, but I can't do it until I'm in my form.
I see.
Oh, yeah, I gotta activate my ring.
Do we already know things about this, or do we get knowledges?
We have.
We have
checked
faced
before.
these before.
Right.
Well, they're not attacking us right away, so do what you gotta do to get ready. Oh, good. Resistant to lightning. Yeah. Like I said, my item makes me a little bit more proficient at fighting golems. Anything we
we-
want to do before we rush in and attack?
Do we remember if they do any sort of elemental damage?
They do a cloud of splinters, which is quite damaging, but not from memory, no. And there is a recharge on that, so they do it once and then they can do it again, but we don't know how often that's going to be.
Do we want to
So is
split?
it like piercing then?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Edwin, you want to give us anything?
I can apply some injections to you all, but they only last a minute, so I think honestly I'll just pull out. What do you want? Do you want physical? Do you want fast healing? Do you want haste or mental?
Haste works good for me.
Ow. Any preference?
Physical.
Alright. And Drazenka, do you want? Yes, I am asking you if you want drugs, and the answer can be no.
I'm gonna say no.
Alright,
I don't really know what I'm gonna do yet.
that's fine. I'm just gonna inject Al and Zaire in then. And that'll be it for me.
We still haven't technically gotten into the fight yet, so. Haste.
Well, as soon as I do this, there is a timer of a minute, and then you are fatigued afterwards.
Yeah.
So, if we're gonna do it, we need to do it now.
Yeah, as soon as I get mine and Al gets theirs, I will go ahead and take off into the fight. Okay. Yeah.
Edwin.
Pull out your crossbow and start chunking from here.
Sorry, I realised I was muted. I'm going to inspire, and then I'm going to. I'm not going to use my crossbow. I'm going to stab myself with an injection by quick drawing it for physical boost and 5 foot step behind out. Speed up.
Drazenka.
While we are still clumped together, I'm gonna use Protectra. +2 deflection to those who care about it.
I do. Thank you.
For 10 rounds. So a minute.
Cool.
Siren goes faster. I'm gonna give. I have to get there first. You know what? I'm gonna give the Blessing of the Faithful to Zyran to AC.
AC, okay.
Because you still need to get up there before you can do anything.
Yep.
Also forgot to do that, but that's fine. Okay, It's a move. It's a move. Need it? Probably not. I'm gonna stay where I am.
Zaira.
Okay, 1 second. I am going to launch off at ludicrous speed to go attack this guy right there. I'm gonna stop here, and I'm gonna do a lunge at him. So let's take that on real quick. Let's go to my attacks, do a single attack on that guy. And that might not even hit.
Moving on up to stab this hulking log. That will sadly not hit.
Figures. Okay. We're not in any sort of like they're not flat-footed or anything like that, right?
They are.
Oh, okay. Jesus Christ, that's. They don't have much dex either. Okay.
I mean, they're thick. They're thick and slow.
Yeah. Okay, that's it.
One on your right is gonna lumber towards you, pun intended. And let's slam down.
Very. Oof.
You
Not
successfully parry the fumble.
Nice. Oh, I mean, I also attack him? No, I have to hit the
No,
AC.
you don't. You do only have lunge on your turn. He's under your reach.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Okay. I can still parry it, but I can't do the attack. Okay.
Yeah.
There is a feat that lets you do that, but you haven't done it now.
Yeah, I think I
he's
just picked up lunges, so, but.
gonna hit you with the second slam for a 10 out of fort save.
Okay, there goes my temp HP. Fort save. Oh. Ooh, not great.
Keeping that.
Hold on. Is it an action to use Charmed Life? Oh, I think I have to use it before. I know the result, but I forget that I have it. And fortitude is so low. Let's see, abilities. All. I gotta go to the actual website. Okay, hold on. Sorry. I don't have enough. I don't have enough of a freaking. Is that? Oh, there it is. Okay.
Immediate actions, you won't be able to do it either way because you've done no parry.
Oh yeah. Okay.
And it's before you attempt the save, so both
Yeah.
ways you can't do it.
Yep. Failure
as,
on me.
as it slams you, whilst splinters go flying, it seems like there was pollen trapped between them. As you inhale them quickly, as your back hits the floor, you go to sleep.
No, not sleep. Okay.
Yeah, we have seen them do that before.
This golem is going to bash its woody claws into the ground, pick up some dirt, and with it, pick up Zairan's sleeping body. And it's going to start moving towards the north.
Does that not wake me up?
No. They need to, purposely try to wake you up or damage you.
So about that lightning strike.
Ow!
And unfortunately not in dragon mode, so I can't do nothing yet.
Oh no.
Guy's gotta have enough reach to hit me if I charge that one as well.
Well, you know what might happen. If he hits you, you can then transform for free, right? Or immediate.
Yep.
True.
And then you could lightning.
Assuming you don't get
If
to
you
sleep.
use the swift action, does the immediate just take the swift from your next turn?
If it's in your turn, the immediate takes your current turn swift.
So if I use a swift now, I wouldn't have my immediate.
Correct.
Damn it. Alright, well, Al's gonna try and charge up here, so that one will probably provoke for attack of opportunity.
It shall do. And it will punch you for 14 and a fort save before the transform.
Nice.
You're fine.
So she will transform as soon as she gets here, and will bite at this big hunk of wood.
You take a chunk out of the woods. However, it's a smaller chunk than what you were hoping for, as it's harder than usual. Edwin.
Okay, now seeing this, and the other one running off, I need to ask a technical question. If I shot Zairan with a crossbow, which I realise is extreme, but may wake him up, would that be easier or harder? Because he's got a lot of cover, but he is asleep.
It's normal because he's not prone, but he also has no dex or dodge because he's asleep.
Right.
Okay.
You are going to do that, I can take some of the damage for him. If you're worried
I'm trying
about
to
that.
think of a way to realistically wake him up from this distance.
I mean, shooting him would wake him up if you hit him.
Yeah, I might do that. I am sorry in advance. I don't want to particularly do this, but if they just walk off, then they could just coup de grace you at their leisure.
Right. For my AC right now, I am immobile, right? Or something like that.
You would be helpless.
Helpless. There we go. I can click that. Cool. That should help a little bit. Yeah, that'll help.
Alright, I need 80 feet, which is here. Oh, sorry, do it from pretty much there. Alright, I'll just move to the next Drazenka and fire that crossbow bolt. Actually, I'll get to like here, I think. And shoot that bolt to try and wake up Zaire. Ugh.
You missed.
Well, tried. Mass speed up.
Drazenka.
Going to move forward. Yeah, that's close enough. So that's yeah, so good. Going to use cast Shield Other on Zyron. Hope I stay within the range. Don't think you care much about the deflection or the resistance bonus, but here we go.
Nope, neither of those two things specifically help me, but
Yeah, but the damage should help, hopefully. Don't think you need to hear me for the blessing. It just says an ally within close range.
You should be fine then.
But before that, yeah, probably not close enough for that. That's a 15-foot cone, damn it.
oh, hold on. If I'm helpless, I'm not in narrow profile stance. Oh, I didn't have that. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, that should,
Yeah,
that should
never
work. That
mind.
should work. Okay. I'm gonna use a hero point to get an extra action.
Yeah.
You got all of those last session or previous session, and I'm gonna cast Ruin. I don't wanna fade this up. Right, math happening. Hang on. No, faith would not help me because that's an. Yeah, no, faith would not help me. Okay. I have one more. Go. One of these is for first one for Zaire, and the rest for the golem that's carrying him.
All right.
So you take. How do we do it? Does he take one and I take two, or the shield other?
We'll say it favors you because you're trying to shield it, so you'll take two, he takes one.
Okay. By me, and yeah, for the Swift, I'm gonna give the Blessing of the Faithful still Zyran, but for saves,
Okay.
I think. But you should be awake.
Yes.
You're awake within a wood golem's arms.
And there's a weird flurry surrounding you.
Is that it from Drazenka?
Yep, I feel like I did plenty. For once.
Zaire. You are currently grappled, so you can tick off helpless and tick on grappled.
Yep, 1 second. Okay, helpless. Oh. There we go. Okay. To get out of this, I need to do.
It's either a CMB or an escape artist.
Okay, let me look at my.
They both go against the creature's CMD.
Right. Okay, so.
They also both standard actions.
Right. Well, that's almost guaranteed to be escape artist. Yeah. Well, it's only better by 1, but escape artist this is gonna be. Probably not.
Trying to worm your way out, all you do is get splinters on your arms.
Ow.
I take you don't have any move action buffs or whatever to do to yourself.
Nope. I can't really do anything else right now.
Alright. This golem down below is going over to Mr. Shooty Man. And is going to let loose a torrent of splinters all around as Drazenka and Edwin need to make a reflex save, please. Alright, you two will take 12 slashing damage.
I didn't pass with a 30.
You both, well, sorry, you have evasion. Yeah, I was scrolled up when I did see it. Edwin, you take nothing. Drazenka takes 12.
Okay.
But you have temp, don't you, Drazenka?
Yep.
At the end. Cool.
Is then gonna try and clonk Edwin over the head. Edwin, your AC is 25, yeah?
Yeah.
Alright, it will miss. One up top. It's gonna double check the wording. It is also going to let loose a torrent of splinters. Zaire and Al can both make reflexes.
Sorry, did you say me too?
Yeah,
Yes.
Al reflex.
Is that with the blessing siren?
Yeah, that's in there.
Okay.
Al becomes a porcupine with 24 slashing. This thing is then going to try and keep the grapple. So now you're awake, you can actually resist it. Zion, what is your CMD?
That is a good question. It's pretty good. It is defenses, not core. CMD is 30.
It will lose its grip as you will go there. Since he grappled you whilst you were prone, I'll say you're still prone when you're dropped, so you can make a reflex save to try and land on your feet.
Absolutely, I will try that.
Try not to get any further away because you're about to cusp.
Alright,
Well,
you'd like,
just
you can
have
land on your feet.
Cool.
This golem is then going to 5-foot step to here. Ow.
Al is going to attack this one.
Oh, sorry, G. I completely forgot about your ruins. I was like, why does this thing have so much health?
I mean, it wasn't that
Yeah.
much, they're just ruins, but yeah.
Oh, and my swift action, I'm going to activate my skill.
Roll 3 and 2 check on it.
DR.
Nice.
I still had the -4 on, so make sure yours isn't still on.
For non-lethal.
Yeah.
Don't
Well,
matter,
he
'cause
just
I
he
don't
rolled
roll
3 2s.
Never roll anything decent.
Your second claw will hit. And both your wings will hit. However, they all feel that they're having to hit against very hard wood and doing less than usual.
Shield 5 foot this way.
Edwin.
We'll probably yell to Al. Well, they look like they're hurt, right? So.
Owl or the golem?
Al.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go and heal Al. With surgery. So it'll be full round. That's all else I can do. Which will provoke. Do I need to be in a distance from you, Drazenka, when I finish this?
I mean, if you're not end up next to Al, that's fine.
Yeah, I'll probably be just behind her, so like here. Actually, I might go there. Yeah.
Because
Well,
I'm gonna
I
have
will-
to move up anyway because Siren is just a little too. You'll be
Yeah.
fine if you don't get hit. Please don't get hit.
I will do my best. Yeah, I will go to here, which will provoke both, I think, because I'm going through.
Yes.
Yes.
Uh,
I don't have, unfortunately. It'll be next level. I can start acrobatics ink. Sorry, but yeah.
One down south is going to deck you for 17 and require a fort save, please.
Okay. So that's...
You are fine until the top guy also tries to deck you. However, they will fumble.
Alright. I'll get to there. I will heal Al. Surgery. That's get 55. That technically is another act, so they would, if they have combat reflexes, they can hit me again. Because surgeon is weird.
He does not attempt to.
Alright. That's me done. Can't do anything else.
Drazenka.
Going to 5 a step up. Siren into it. And then I'm going to white out. Mostly for the temp HP, but if they are slow, that's fine. That would be fun, but... White out, okay. Cool. Then, standard, I'm also going to Ice Heart. Which is just me, and I get 2 DR. Why not?
Alright.
Oh, their stave's broken. Their stave's broken.
Get wrecked, nerds.
As a nerd, I take that personally.
As probably a similar, at the very least, a similar level of nerd, I completely don't give any offense with that. So, I mean, I read about 4 times as many books as the average U.S. citizen
Nerd!
does last year. So,
Yeah, sure. Why that'll affect them? They're both slowed.
Nice.
oh no. Well,
Okay,
time to stop some trees.
I'm still gonna keep the Blessing to Zaire, and this time for attack rolls.
Oh boy.
And that is me done.
Siren.
1 second, please. Attack.
4 seconds passed.
Where is my attack rolls?
I just need to double check because I can never remember if slow does AC penalty. Yeah, -1. Basically, the reverse haste.
Okay. Now I'm going to. I can 5-foot step up, and Ow has got pack tactics on, doesn't she? Or the thing that gives extra, not extra, but gives bonus. Not. If we're both adjacent to the same thing, we can be flanking, right?
Yeah,
You're
That's
flanking
the one.
because
Yeah.
you're my hunting.
hunting back.
Hunting pack, yeah.
Just need to be
Okay,
adjacent to it.
so +2. Okay, and he's gonna go ahead and pick on his temporal attack. So -1 there. Enter. All right, and he's gonna full attack.
You stab viciously into the back of this thing. What does your Golden Bane do in Guard Construct?
It's as if they don't have DR.
Okay. You stab through it, getting plenty of vitals. Yep, that's fine. The second attack will also hit, as the last cuts apart enough of its leg as it crumbles down the floor. Timber. So one down below. Is going to 5 a step to here. And it's going to punch Drazenka just the once.
Mm-hmm.
It shall hit you for 16 and a fort save, please.
The DR, that's 14, that's exactly the HP. And a Fortitude.
You say you had 14 DR or 14 temp HP?
I had 14 temp HP
Okay.
and 2 DR.
14
I was
DR.
gonna
So-
say, where'd you get all that DR from?
I was meant to at least say like 14 temp and 2 DR.
Mm-hmm.
So exactly my temp.
You stay standing.
Nice,
Ow.
nice, nice.
She is going to 5 foot down and will lightning breath this one.
It will fail its save, but you already know ahead of time it's doing less than usual. Edwin.
He is going to Battlefield Inspire where he is for the second time. So I can do 2 in combat. Everyone gets that 10. Not really injured, are they? No.
Killing with the temp.
I mean, they're technically injured, it's just been hitting the temp HP.
Yeah, that's true, but like, it's probably not worth surgerying at the moment.
Oh, absolutely not. No.
No.
So I'm gonna go to here.
With that temp, I think everybody should be above full.
Yeah.
Not quite, but almost.
And temp HP does not stack, right?
Temp HP from different sources stack.
So yes, you should have
Oh.
both the whiteout and now the battlefield inspiration.
So you have 24, but I'll move to there, probably get hit.
He shall attempt it. Your AC always seems so high when I look at it when you're just a fucking medic.
To be fair, I've put a lot into it. So that's probably why.
He will hit you though.
Alright. And we have got protection on as well, which helps.
For 17 and fort save, please.
Cool. Don't want to like XP.
You are fine.
Alright, I'm just going to swift action triage myself, which would technically provoke again, but I just don't care, so...
Uh-huh. Sounds good to me.
Just fill myself back up. But that is... Yeah, that's it. Sorry, that's all I can do for now.
Did you think you should have had both, again, the new battlefield and the whiteout temp HP as well?
Oh no, sorry, you're right, so I wouldn't have even taken... Yeah, I wouldn't have even taken the damage.
That would be 24, so...
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got...
Maybe you're just reflexively healing yourself.
No.
I mean, you got punched before, I think. You weren't full, but... Still.
Yeah, I'll take that while diseased out, because we're not diseased anymore. Let's have to use triage instead. Alright. That is me done.
Guys, get a new save against slow.
He is still slowed.
Okay. Maybe just take an opportunity, but I think I wanna be on the safe side. How far do I need to move? This could work.
Yeah.
Yeah, that works.
You can just do that from where you're at.
I mean, I could, but don't know if I want to risk it. Am I still good? I'm still good. Okay. Bills. Flame breath.
Whoosh.
I'm clericing.
Oh, I need to remember to do something next time I get hit. But yeah.
If you get hit again.
Due to slow, he's going to fail his reflex.
We'd love to see it.
Excellent. What's that, 21 fire?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Look at the ice mage casting fire magic.
Fine.
Branching out against his branchy boys.
Hey, they're both part of the same spectrum. It's all
That's
energy. All energy.
Hey, you can get burned by ice.
I'm gonna throw the Blessing of the Faithful to Edwin to saves.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So I need to
be done.
untake that.
So, Aaron?
He's gonna go running off. And up here between those two. And that provokes if he has, but I don't think he does because he's slowed. I can't do anything with temporal right now. So just a regular old attack. I took my minus, or I took my, yeah, okay. Oh wait, I forgot I killed the creature, so I get +1.
You stab at this fella, but he's still standing.
Yep. That's it for me.
Big fella. Doesn't like flames. It's gonna 5-foot step and try and punch Drazenka,
Fair.
but he'll miss.
We'd love to see it.
I'll
Ow.
take it.
Well, this fight's over. See you guys later. Don't forget your +2. What is with your rolls today, man?
Don't even get me started.
I am working on something for that.
Because of slow, first bite's gonna hit. And then the rest of your
I'm
attacks will
helping.
hit as you tear this thing apart.
Even though you're doing less damage.
Nice.
Good job.
Well done. Yeah, from this point on in the campaign, I don't think Edwin will attack anything at this point.
Oh, that's not fun.
It's just the way that it is. You guys are better at it, and I can do more important things.
And we're exhausted now, or just fatigued? Fatigued
You
for
are
a little bit.
fatigued.
Oh, I had grapple ticked on that whole time. Beautiful.
God, we're so fucking close to it.
Good job.
Oh, it's so close. Please.
Feels like
Straight
ages.
to the other guys.
Yeah.
I think we have to go back and
Yeah, we gotta go pick up the quest. Ugh.
So what I'm hearing is we can go save a cat and a tree along the way.
says
1
cat
XP?
blood money.
Yeah.
We can do a delivery mission.
Image broke. Oh, image doesn't work.
With that, I guess, yeah, can we check these bodies, see if they are alive or dead?
They are indeed dead.
Okay. Edwin's not here to steal from these people. He will do a quick detect magic in case there is something worthwhile. But barring that, I think we're good. Everyone's pretty healthy, right?
Not here to steal
Yep.
things,
Yep.
but I'm going to see if they have anything worth stealing.
Let's
There
see.
wasn't a hypocrite.
I'm going to lose my temp health fairly soon, anyways. So minus 24. No, that's not right. Hold on. I don't know. Doesn't matter.
There are certainly some things of note. There are cast level 1 scrolls of Blast, Blind, Deafen, Asleep, and Swim, a Wand of Magical Cleaning with 43 charges, and 313 gil.
Oh, we didn't even have to identify that, yeah?
I'm pretty sure Drazenka has read magic, so I don't. Just
Hang on.
I have read and...
I don't have read magic, no.
Well, Edwin has it, so you know what the
Edwin
scrolls
has
are.
it.
No, that's fine. That's good to know. Does anyone want those scrolls? I will be able to use them soon, just not now.
Now's not gonna use 'em.
Nope.
Alright, I will hold... If people don't mind, I'll hold on to that for now. Unless you
Because
want
I might be able to learn them.
Yeah, I was going to say, if you want to learn them, go for it.
I can try. I'm gonna learn all of them. Don't think I have any of them yet.
Well, for now, Al, if you're okay to put that in group loot.
I have blind already, so you can keep that.
Okay. I'll grab blind.
I also have sleep.
Yeah.
Hey, you can give me sleep.
Nah, you're not allowed.
Oh, well.
No, sleep.
Alright.
But yeah, I can take the other 3 and try to learn them, I guess.
The wand, I think we could just hold on to that, because as I say, I will be able to use UFD.
I mean, I also can because I do have like the cantrip is on my list. I just don't know it yet, so I don't need to check for it.
Fair enough.
But if you wanna keep it, that's fine too.
No, you keep it.
Might as well put the magical hygiene because I have that as a cantrip.
Edwin?
Sorry, I was looking at my cool little cap. Apologies. Keep it. It's alright.
Returning back to the colourful bard, you could hand over some very obvious evidence that you killed some wood golems. They could also just go over there at some point to look at the corpses, as they will hand over your monetary reward.
Good stuff.
So how long did that take us? Are we at midday or are we at evening?
You rested a new day, so this is you're into noon.
Oh, we might not have time. We might have time to go do the other one. Check if it's still on the board.
I'm down for the other one.
It's still there.
Yeah, I'll be alright
I
with
would
that.
strongly suggest we pick up a scroll before we fight this thing, if that's all the same to all of you.
Yeah, what are you looking for?
Communal protection from elements fire, which I think is not something that you can cast quite yet, is it, Drazenka?
I can.
Oh, you could do communal.
Not protection. I have the elemental resistance.
Yeah,
I
Edwin
get a
was saying that
resistance.
it might be worth picking up protection as well, depending on how. Well, we don't know what this thing does. In all fairness, he's just a bit cautious because a gigas is pretty. I mean, we fought Hill once.
You're in a place with a large library. Everyone can go there and use it.
Yeah, can we do a little bit, just a check-in on?
It will still be hours, so if it takes too long, you might have to do it to the actual fight tomorrow. But everyone can roll it at the library for a guild.
Sure. For
I
a
don't wanna-
gill. Okay.
Yeah, I don't want to waste too much time with this, but if you guys are alright with that.
You got time. You're waiting for the moon phases.
I mean just in session, but yeah, if that's okay.
Yeah, I spent the gill.
If you're spending a guild to go into the library to research the fire gigas, you can roll knowledge local.
Ooh.
I'll do
Do we
that.
get a bonus for being in a library?
Yes, but I'm adding it.
Okay, gotcha. Skills, where are you? There you are. Okay. Knowledge local. I'm actually not horrible at that one.
Kill me now.
Does it need to be trained?
If you're using the library, you can just do it. It's one guild to use the library. Is Al gonna read some books?
She'll try, but probably won't help. Never mind.
Hey, better than everybody else. Drazenka
Yeah.
got lost in the comic section.
She just got lost into the library stat. She's used to wilderness, not like urban areas. Feeling like a lot of place here.
Drazenka, what are you doing in the adult section?
Because she's an
Oh,
adult.
is that what this was? So
How
many
is the
curious
only
titles.
one to understand what this creature is?
Wow.
You can learn one
Checks
trait.
out.
Yeah, she's read one of these
Oh.
before.
You know?
No, you haven't.
She's read about one of these before.
Oh,
she
shoot.
doesn't
I
read.
There
forgot.
you go.
I have a job to do. Holy cow.
Her friend in Shadowrock Hollow told her about one of these before. She didn't really pay
We
attention,
sticking
but...
with weakness?
I would say, is it worth asking, like, maybe a special ability? But it's up to you guys. To be fair, you rolled it, so if you want to stick with weakness, go with weakness.
I mean, it just depends. Not like we have a black mage that does a load of different elements, but I mean, I know Drazenka has some elements that she can use.
It's mostly ice.
It's mostly ice.
Not gonna lie. there are some
How
other
dare
elements in
you
there, but
be on brand?
I'm down for special ability.
I know
Special
one thing and it's
ability?
ice.
It has Earthquake, where every D2 rounds, it can shoot out a 30-foot radius, 8d6 points of earth damage, and the weighted status for d6 rounds. If you make a reflex save, reduces by half, and you don't get weighted.
So maybe picking up one for Earth would be a good idea. Because even with resistance, that's still going to hit, right? That's a lot.
Well,
Or maybe.
like 3
Dep-
characters have evasion, so...
I know, but it's up to you guys. I just think it might be a good idea to take a precaution.
I mean, G can just cast the spell, she's got to cast it twice for fire and earth.
Do you have?
Yeah,
any
that's
stuff?
the resistance. I don't have protection from elements yet.
Yeah.
I think that's
It's-
one level up.
It's 30 now for you, or 20 points because you're level
It's
7.
resistance is 20.
Okay, well, some of it's going to get through. It's up to you guys. I'm happy to do it. If not, we're just going. We have the money. We haven't really spent it on anything yet.
You're just hoarding the money for your retirement after all this. Whilst you are deliberating, everyone needs to roll a d4.
I was going to say, if no one's saying anything, we'll just go and do it.
I'm happy to.
Fuck it.
So we'll take a total of 3 hours to research these things. Up to you if you want to go fight them at night.
I'm
It's
still
on
down.
fire. It's on fire, so does it matter?
Is it on fire?
I don't know. It's a fire, I guess, I'm assuming.
Go on. When do we do nighttime combats?
I'm happy to follow. We can just wait. It just seems like we've done a lot of that, so I'm good either way. I have 11 triages left. So how are we resources wise?
Good.
And I have 3 injections left, sorry.
I have 26 rounds of rage, so I am fine.
Yeah.
That should also be
Drazenka?
good.
Alright, let's do it.
Then.
There will be light. Just give me un momento.
As we're approaching, before we like full completely hit the area, I'm gonna ask for the party to bear with me for a minute as I say a prayer. I'm only going with 12 10 hit points.
Very nice.
There is moonlight, but it is all low light or dim light.
I can just see hexes.
I mean, it's relatively dark, dim light.
No, I mean, like, I can't see a map.
Open your eyes.
Am I the only person who can't see a map?
Yep,
I can see it.
I can.
Yeah.
Literally, it's. Hold on.
How about
Maybe I just need to restart.
Oh boy.
Huh, you don't even have the map loaded. Okay.
No, it's literally just squares. That's why I was like, is no one else seeing this?
I wonder if he's on the wrong map.
No, because you can see your things and he's in the right area.
He doesn't
My
see
roll
me.
20 has almost complete crash, but please
Well-
carry on.
Did you change your name? Are you a wrestler?
No.
Well, guess you're not John Cena then.
No, but like he sees Drazenka now, but he doesn't see me at all.
Just keep going. I'll join you in a minute.
Well, approaching this with that prayer, mostly going to see the floating lights around Zairin. The Fire Gigas is going to turn around and shout over to you, speaking in Giant. Which I think only Zairin. Oh no, Edwin understands it as well. Hey, you there! Pretty sparkling man.
Yes.
Where be dragons?
I don't know.
Oh, what that mean?
I don't know.
Well, that's not me.
Zairin, what's he saying?
He's asking where the dragons are.
Just
Why are you
get
looking for
quiet, lady.
dragons?
Are we here just to kill this thing?
Me kill dragons. Me take heads.
Are we here just to kill this thing?
What was the quest specifically again?
The quest is just to deal with the Fire Gigas.
Well, there's no dragons around here.
Now it's gonna transform into a dragon.
Oh, dragon!
He then pulls out his sword.
I see negotiation was never an option.
You're right. The negotiators were short.
What do you mean? Zairin's bluffing it. I'm not a dragon. I'm a lizard. Nobody make a short joke. Otherwise I'll bite your head off first.
No, that'd be quite below the belt, wouldn't it?
I think everyone's below. He's below all everyone's belts.
Oh,
Exactly.
I can't bite off God's head. It's not fair. It's too high up.
I hate how half these images just don't work.
If we made a short joke, we would never really see eye to eye. Wait.
Does that work? There you go.
Oh,
The
it-
text is tiny though. Alright. This fella is quite the lumbering mass. Al would be first, so do that. As the group,
Nice.
well, I guess Al prepares to run down this fire goose, we will end our session here.
What a cute little gecko.
Alright. I'll see you guys later. Take care.
Hello.
Alrighty.
We're not playing next week, are we? Because Justice is not available.
Nope. Away.
Bitch.
Alright.
Oh,
So we may be playing next on the 17th if Edwin Entro doesn't love his wife.
oh no, I've got the weekend after that off.
Well, if we want to do anything else,
Right?
we can slap something together.
Mhm.
But yeah, if not, I think this is the last game for a long time, isn't it?
Maybe only one game a month. We'll see.
The 17th should be good.
Can already tell you I can't play on the first weekend of next month.
Everybody said yes for the 17th, and I am the only one that did not say yes for the 24th.
Alright. Well, you just said you might be doing the weekend of the 17th.
Right. But then I switched it to the 24th because I just switched it by I didn't tell anybody really, but I switched it to, by clicking different buttons.
I see. We're to be mind readers. I get it.
Well, I mean, yeah, maybe.
I mean, you might just press yes just because it might be doing something.
Yeah, no. I didn't originally. I didn't press yes on the 17th. And I did press yes on the 24th, but then I switched it when I figured out what my plans were.
Alright.
I gotta run.
So,
See you later.
anyways, yep. Have a good day.